And it is time again for the Rogue Trader. Let's get it going. We're playing on the Daring difficulty. And we haven't even started Act 3 yet. But we did wreck our game with a mod. Idira is gone. I wonder if that breaks things, because now I have the quest to talk to her. And she's not there. She's not there. But we will manage, I'm sure. Maybe we'll push the quest along a different way. Using the mod again. And the reason I installed the mod is I wanted to respec my characters. Because I think in the beginning, if you respec 3 times and you don't know you can only respec 3 times without spending too much, then that is not fun then. Investing the rest 20 hours knowing you made a mistake and you cannot fix it properly. Alright, anyways. Let's check our journal. Emperor and my right. Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. Good. The incident. Right, this is chapter 2. We could advance. Companion quest. Talk to Idira on the Void Ship Bridge. Sure. Sure, let's do it. We're gonna use the toy box for that. Because we used the toy box to get rid of her. And that was not really my intention, it just happened. What do we call it? I don't remember. The incident. Strange entity balls and rogue. Nomos. Oh yeah, Nomos. Nomos will help. Good. Talk to the officers. Yes. But first, Idira. She is the obvious choice. The incident. And that is a quite cool quest we found. Dark Echelons has failed. Oh yeah, this is the Vasharian. Yep. We could have fixed this immediately, but we did not have the mod installed. Anyways, the incident. Started. Talk to Idira. Started. The diviner Idira was what? Settings. UI scale. Small. Good, because I want to read what it says here. And I still cannot read what it says here. Voxmaster. Talk to the office. Talk to Abelard. Idira is started. It's completed. Good. Quest updated. Talk to Idira. Good. To the journal. What did she say? No. Divider was part of Robert. Perhaps she can help on Void Bridge. Does not help me. Does not help me. But it's fine. Voxmaster and this important dude here. The Quartermaster. The heck is he? Where's my Quartermaster? Here. Good. Have the priestess here. Does this remind me how did you come to serve? What is it you do? How did you come to serve? This is crazy. Enough questions. Was I not supposed to talk to him? No. I wasn't. Voxmaster and Helmsman. Good. Voxmaster and Helmsman. Gee, where might they be? Voxmaster and Helmsman. Bridge officer. There's a valet. There's Argenta. There's Raver. Good. Master Armstrong Raver, the tall man before he appears to be Wolf of Argenta's muscle. Lord Captain, Master Armstrong Raver at your service. Does the word epitaph mean anything to you? Or perhaps incident N87 or attack blight? It all has something to do with Theodora's travels. Rather extraordinary travels at that. Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places I went is epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants I feel at one with this ship. Good. And I sense that I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently. Livelier. Pardon my bungled report, but that's all I've got to say on that front. Good. Good. Now the Voxmaster. Surely. Good, where are they? There's a woman with a metal mouth. She can't be too far. Voxmaster Fictus. There she is. Voxmaster Fictus. The Voxmaster's looking at you differently. Even the static coming from Voxmaster sounds especially loud and nervous today. Victus, did you report? Voxmaster, has something happened? Let's look around the bridge first. An inexplicable tension has gripped all of Victor's eyes. The rest of us stand frozen, their eyes glued to you. Kasia notices your gaze and as he turns away, shrinking back as if trying to disappear. Voxmaster, has something happened? We just had a shipwide broadcast, Lord Captain. That must be the new AI on board, Nomos. What broadcast? There was shipwide broadcast while you and Mrs. Hyderi were relaxing. Oh, that's why Kasia was hiding. Fat Cat, good to see you. Fat Cat says, Rogue Trader. If you're here to buy a rogue, then you're out of luck. Only trades. That's right. Gonna trade a little bit here in this game, but we're not gonna trade in rogues. This is now a bit rough. We were sporting with Hyderi while drunk. My mistake. And our girlfriend Kasia is now shrinking away from our gaze. Good. There was a broadcast of your relaxation activities. Oh dear. Oh dear. And who heard it? Everybody. So what did you make of the broadcast then? Oh dear, this is embarrassing. Extraordinary, your lordship. Good. High effective. This feat meets the high expectation based on the godliness and in every sense of the word. This is so funny. Good. I wonder if the other games have writing like this. Daenerys common birds that down. There's an upper on the bridge of entertainment along every tempest of emotions running inside of it. Good. And who heard it? Everyone did, the entire vessel. Good. With the exception of Deck 18S, the Vox relay, they happened to be out of order at the time. There was no such rumor causes someone to choke and a poor attempt to suppress a chuckle. What is this? Is this my room? Or? There will be no further discussion. Forget everything you wrote. You wrote an exile must have to take it to the east. Seems to be your own place where you can find peace now. I have a question. Was it sabotage or criminal negligence? I suspect it wasn't either. It was neither of this. It was probably just the AI Nomos doing something that they thought was right. It was neither, Lord Captain. The Vox was initiated from inside your chambers by someone who was present there. I suppose if it wasn't you, it must have been Mrs. Hyderi. I'm unauthorized to terminate such broadcasts, except a treacherous note resembling a suppressed chuckle, except in cases where the explosives jeopardize the safety of the vessel and her crew. Good. Bring me Jay. I have a question for her. Good. There she is. She's gonna deny it was her, and I'm gonna believe her. Probably was Nomos. Jay had triumphant smiles as good as a confusion. Oh no. It was her, and this has nothing to do with Nomos. Man. He's I'm eager to please, she says. You minx, you could have warned me. Not right. Report received. You do realize this is not how we do things on my ship. Why, are you embarrassed? Embarrassed of me? Do you usually keep the person? I think your servants found it exciting. Oh, man. Your monkey are remarkably creative when it comes to describing your passions, struggling grubby, and vile in enacting them. Emotional reasons are unnecessary when rational reasons are present. Observations show that the efficiency of the command bridge crew dropped by 9.2 units during the broadcast. Whoops. And you agree with these two recognized romantic experts, Shireen? You crossed the dangerous line, woman. Change such abuses of fear. I feel a harsh punishment about to perform me. I beg you to show mercy. Endeavor to avoid broadcasting a punishment, whatever it may be. Argenta. She is the best. Get off my ship. Execute. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get rid of her. What? Taken by surprise, so she doesn't even get to. Beneath the blow sends a body tumbling to the deck. She lies motionless like a broken doll. Her glassy eyes are frozen in bewilderment. Good. It was fun while it lasted, but if you cause troubles, you're no longer welcome. Good. The crew watched in stunned silence. Finally, Victor sighed. I was summoned the servitors to clean up the bridge. Apart from this incident, the watch was uneventful. Good. Not long ago, I took part in celebration, Jason. Oh, who cares? Can you recall anything unusual about the service? Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Good. I've been given an immortal and you need to help the rangers with gift. Have you folks about you anything interesting? Good. Let's talk to her about Nomos then. All of Lady Theodore's journeys could be considered unusual, or these were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me, as far as I can tell. Good, except maybe the incident. I recall coming across the word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former ancient seer, the one who perished during Confucius' uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently at some point in the past the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself and Vega on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help more. Good. Vox Spirits brought anything interesting? Forgive me, I have no information of interest at this moment. Good, that will be all for now. I live to serve. Sweet. Good. Let's check out John. The incident. We did the talking, now we have to wait. Probably. Good. Development project has difficulty, hard to do. Classified information. One of the Owlcat riddles. Not a fan. Bridge cottage. This I did not even find, so. Good, let's just continue with the game. Throne Room, Palace of Valentius, Dargonus Mundus Valentius. Let's go there then. Dargonus Mundus Valentius. Save the game. Good, I'm glad I'm rid of Jay. I like the beast she gave me, Sorako. Good, I think you got everything out of her. Probably. Alright. Good, Rocky Ward, Dargonus. Let's go. Good. Take everybody, of course, except... Wonderful, it's loading up. I'm gonna have a sip. Aha, long live the rogue trader, sure. Glory, glory. Where do we have to go? To the palace, of course. Let's be on our merry way. Good. Run, run, run. Looking good, let's enter. Good dog. Poor guy.
You bored? You bored? Oh, you got a rest? You got a shot today? You got your shot today? Good boy. Can I show him off?
Oh, no, it's time.
Wait a minute. Let's see how the lighting is.
Oh, it's a bit dark. Can barely see the guy. Oh, yo. Where you going, boy? Where you going? Good, let's move out. Where do we have to go? Talk to Clementia, maybe? Probably. Yeah. It's so dark. The lighting is off, I think. Good, let's start the ceremony. And I think this is going to be a big deal. Right. This again. There's a little bit of a glitch there. Your Lordship, Governor Driveston is waiting in the audience. I'll address you just what? No, I want to do my ceremony. Let's check the journal again. Master of Ceremonies, he's gotta be here somewhere. There. Good. Start me up, dude. The servant Fanclaws offers you a deep bow. Your Lordship is a great honor to serve you in undertakings of monumental glories as a Magna Extra ceremony. Good. You've been entrusted with arranging the festivities? I have indeed. I have been given the high honor of being steward of this eminent palace, and on the occasion of your Lordship's accession, I will be overseeing the preparations for the ceremony. House Suzerain, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for festivities, is overjoyed at having received that honor of introducing you to your subjects and humbly thanks you. Is everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared, and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in near orbit. Servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Then let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. Good. This is wonderful. And it might signify the end of chapter 2. I haven't spoiled myself too much. I do not know if this is the last thing to do, but I think it might be. Good. Dude, I pressed the key, man. I did. Here we go. Rejoice for Valentia's subjects in honor of his ascension. Just gonna stay there a long while. The new rogue trader generously shows us your favor. In his unfathomable honor, the rogue trader has decreed that every soul be given a day's rations and a personal fuel cell so that all may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the rogue trader's magnanimity. Yep. That's what I said they should do. And I also have 2 people on my side. That's Pascal and Argenta, of course. The most important people. Oh no, it's not Pascal, isn't it? It's Kasha and Argenta, that's right. I hope Kasha will forgive me my transgressions. But I am the rogue trader, so she should expect this. Good, what is this? The Vox Skulls? Wonderful. Good. There's Argenta and there's Kasha. Beautiful. Good. My major damage dealers. The crowd below is roaring your name at the apex of this world and all others. Good. Amplified by Henry Fox's voice of the master ceremony booms. Rejoice, subjects of darkness. You've been granted the felicity of witnessing your mass. A great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Jude Curve of Valentius. Gracious savior of darkness and vanquisher of blasphemous inhumans, may their unholy kind perish in the flames of righteousness. Excruciator of heretics, who eradicated the corruption of the Arcane worshippers and cleansed Janus. Gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade. A hush was regained by the judge, may have been terrible scars from recent bell of darkness, and should then they await the word of the Almighty Father. Fear not the coming day. Henceforth you are all my charges. Joyful cries carry your name upward, beyond the atmosphere of darkness, all the way to the Emperor's throne, Iconoclast +5. So much gold and white. Kesha stares at the crowd enraptured. It seems this massive gathering of exulting people is just as exotic and captivating to her as the sight of a bona fide navigator. A representative of the mysterious and powerful Navis Nobilite is to your subjects. Making the sign of the Aquila, Argenta shouts out, Emperor, keep the von Valentius dynasty. The crowd zealously picks up the chant, repeating it. Alright, good. Master Sergeant, boss you with great reverence. Let the oath of the von Valentius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Jude Courier, rogue trader, by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. I do. Your lips repeat the words of the ancient oath, unbroken by adversity, to walk briefly through the darkness, unite, recover with loss, triumph over the nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. It is the roar of the sea of your subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Good. Enjoy the reception. Good. Right. Emperor and my right. Enjoy the reception. Talk to Rogue Trader Winterscale and Chorder in the throne room. I will. Is this the throne room? Yep, this is the palace. Let's enter. Good. Bum, bum. Talk to the other rogue traders. Good. Maybe we can cooperate to derive heresy out of the Coronis Expanse. That would be great. Press the key. Good. In the throne room. Where might this be? Also getting harassed again, and Twitch is part of it. It's a bit rough. Wait, what? There's the master ceremonies again. Not yet tired. If you should suggest in courtyard. When he gets again, I'm getting harassed, and all I can do is refresh the page. This is brutal. This is brutal. I would suggest many guests have chosen to move into fresh air would be good of what you think of the reception is magnificent. Yes. Try to mention. I will return to the guests. Glory, glory. Glory, glory. I thought this was... This is the throne room. Where are the dudes? Here they are. Let's talk to Winterscale first. Good. This guy here. There you are. Welcome to the Circle Regiment of the British Greek vein in the... As the last. That is to say, noble rogue traders. Charter, children watching with barely service content. Yes, you're finding a suitable company, Caligus. At the very least, now you can enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes, with one who is your equal rather than a member of the lower classes. Observe. Caligus Winterscale's broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man. Your figure and flesh is a bright sun as the blade of the power axe he carries. Every part of him, from toes and to radiates strength and the desire to live and win. His smile is crooked, so he's ready to turn to hostile snarl at any moment. Next to him is an unmoving hulk of a man, clad in armor. His low forehead and gloomy face bear signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless like a pair of glass buttons. Incendio Charlie radiates cosmic cold. His skin is unnaturally white, and a nervous tick is constantly tugging at the left side of a noble visage. Garbed in full dress uniform adorned with purity seals, she is the embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is a gaunt shadow of a priest in plain black robes. Yeah, that's we know this guy, we trade with him. Hieronymus Delorso. whom you met at Footfall, gives you a respectful nod. Nod, shrug, whisper. Good, welcome to my domain, honored guests. I guess it is a for you to leave. She always so abrasive. Welcome to Darkness, friends. Friends, eh? Would you look at that? Inchendia, now you have a whole friend. Winterscale gives you a carefree wink, but his posture exudes a challenge. Jorah says Holly, I would think twice before calling an individual question of purity my friend. Enjoy the evening. A mistake, my leave. Inchendia, you seem to find me objectionable? Did you expect anything different? I watched for years as outlaws, sorry for foot, and then at long last I had a chance to put an end to it. To seize that thug in my throat, force for to return to home, put the fear of him back in the masses. But you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of banal profit. Theodora taught you only too well, it seems. She too was far less concerned with the duty to expense than her own personal interests. But you can be sure that I will not cease cleansing the furibund system of the pirate scourge. And if your trade prospects are damage to the process, you will only have yourself to blame. Oh, Inchendia, did you not know? I just murdered a very high-ranking pirate. I could never have done it if I did not do my politics there. Maybe we should talk in private. Anyway, here comes the priest holds up his hands in a placating gesture. None are without fault, noble Inchendia. What point is there in targeting someone for their turpitude, when true purity can never be found? This guy, I did not expect wisdom from him. I bested you straight my positive mission in basic storage. You threatened to starve Footfall. I brought them salvation, so which one of us serves the Emperor? And which their own unhealthy ambitions, I could say. But I want to be diplomatic here. Keep up this insolence and you will be removed from this planet. I bested you, so straight. My apologies, I failed to perceive the essence of your saintly mission in base extortion. So both challenges. I'm gonna be diplomatic, I'm gonna say I bested you, simple as that. This is trade. So you are only interested in profit for someone who has vested research until privilege? I expect you to have more refined ambitions and a more solid understanding of your mission given to you by the God Emperor. I hope the taste of fine wine will wash the bitterness of defeat from your tongue, Inchendia. Now, I want to talk to her a little bit more before I make her drunk. I take it you were not overly fond of Theodora? Inchendia rose her eyes and said that she was of the same breed as Asp. Almost got some information out of her. She stops short, then continues in a loud voice. Conceited, insolent, unaware of the Emperor's stern gaze set upon her. I do not doubt her wisdom and courage, but Theodora did not have a shred of humility or fear of his wrath. Good. Imperium test failed. Oops! He didn't quite catch what word Inchendia was about to say. Darn it. Well, I, for one, I liked Theodora, says Caligus Winterscale. Stories they told of her travels to nameless stars, and yes, there was no fear in her. Winterscale slides, but his lively expression grows a little grayer. Good. I hope the taste of fine wine will wash the bitterness of defeat from your tongue, Inchendia. Short's face twists and Holly grins. I'm not inclined to intoxications of any sort, and nothing will wash away the memory of how you interfered in my plans. I promise you that. Oh dear. What do you think of this celebration? Caligus Winterscale. I like it. Caligus looks around the hall curiously. One can instantly tell that we've been invited by a rogue trader, not some administrative bootlicker. We are conquerors of wide sectors, slaves of unknown beasts, executioners of Xenos empires. Inchendia shouted, Caligus, you should take this opportunity to learn. This is what the palace of a true rogue trader looks like. Not like a xenomenagerie, a pirate's treasure hold, or, however difficult it may be for you to believe it, an orbital brothel. Caligus, thank you for your visit. Caligus gives you a cheerful and somewhat fair smile. I should be thanking you. I was almost certain you would use my difficulties on Footfall as a means to bring that devious weasel Vladimir to heel and take the station for your own. It's what any rogue trader would have done, but you have proved yourself to be less predictable than that. We made a good friend here. Caligus Winterscale. Well then, since you have turned out to be a pleasant surprise and stopped Insignia from snatching my possession, I will compensate you for your efforts. I have a nice little world I conquered that I can never seem to get around to. I throw it in, along with a more substantial gift I have brought. Thwarting Incendiary Charter's ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. He snaps his fingers, and the armored brute hands you an exotically adorned rifle. Clearly not of human making. Thank you, dude. That's very kind of you. It's a trophy from a good hunt. You and I should hunt together sometime, so you can show yourself in action, new blood. Caligus exuberantly punches you in the shoulder. Reverend, destroy this creation of detestable Xenos. How fares your protectorate? Does your gift come with a good story? Thank you for such a wonderful gift. How fares your protectorate? Protectorate? More like the bleeding scraps of one. The walls don't torture shreds, but must sew some pieces back together. And if they don't, I'll chop off their heads and find myself more capable helpers. Uh-oh, Imperium test failed again. It's acting like a true role player, capricious, unaware of the value of money, and never a cloud on his countenance. Does your gift come with a good story, at least? Oh yes, I claimed it in the rifts of Hecaton, where we had a clash with Xenos. They were really trying to get to my throat, and by the heathen stars, they almost succeeded. Caligus is speaking with such joy. It is as though he's recounting the best day of his life. Only 1 in 10 made it out of Hecaton, and now it's only me and Wharton here. We returned without any loot, and virtually without a ship. All I got from that trip was a hold full of dead Xenos, and this deadly beauty, which their leader used to put 2 holes in my hide. Hieronymus Doloroso. An impressive victory, but do you truly believe the creation of the ungodly Xenos to be a good gift, Caligus?
Nothing to report.
Oh, Fat Cat, you missed all this? Damn it. But lucky us, there is the fantastic 5-Ajad archives I can only recommend. I'm gonna put the chat up here. Good. Good to see you again, Fat Cat. Your net went down, and I got harassed again. The thing is, I really would like to get rid of these harass messages. They're blocked anyhow, so why is Twitch bringing me them? Is there a setting or some such? Man, oh man. Anyways, this was good. Hieronymus Doloroso asks Caligus if giving a Xenos weapon as a gift is really a good idea. I think it is, but let's continue on. You would call it into question the privileges bestowed by the Emperor? You can try. Let the Saint Darius' mission put forth their champion, and I will slay him in a trial by combat. This guy. Harassment by association. Incendia Charter says, threaten the esteemed Hieronymus one more time, Caligus, and the war that you love to prattle on about will commence. I swear it. 1 drop of holy blood spilled by you will send the remains of your realm up in flames better than any tanker of Prometheum. Incendia and Caligus change looks of fury. The latter, snarling like a wolf, is clearly ready to start a sad war here and now. Hieronymus' dry voice hits your ears like the crack of a whip. Call your pride, both of you. I do not wish to fight you, Caligus, but I fear not your threats. Death does not frighten me, for it is inevitable. It is as true as the senselessness and pointlessness of a war between us. Who is this remarkable warrior in your retinue? This is Wharton the Grey, my arch-militant. Hey, I have one too. Mine is called Argenta. A fierce warrior and as loyal to me as an obedient beast to its master. Hey, same with me and Argenta. I bought him in a miserable colony back when he was a runt on his last legs, and now he is practically part of my dynasty. Same as Argenta. No. Let's continue. Wharton the Grey, whose skin really is dotted with grey spots, looks at Caligus' purest devotion. Indeed, he is akin to an animal, one that is bloodthirsty and mindless. Winterscale remarks, taking an obvious jab. I've heard that you, Judker, are decent in a fight. What do you think? Could you gut Wharton if it came down to it? Or would he be the one gutting you? Oh. So what do we have? Let's examine his gear. Ignoring the fearsome-looking broadsword and pistol which hang but rather ostentatiously, you notice a great number of thin blades. That's the title of my next book. Yes, harassment by association. You notice a great number of thin blades with curved edges concealed within Morton's armor. These swords are deadly in the hands of a quick fighter. It appears the winter skills armor likes to surprise his opponent with unexpected speed. Let's size him up. We have Medicae and 50% chance to get it. Success. The grey swords of is about to catch your attention because consumer fighters were too fond of combat stimulants. A small price to pay for the increased speed and reaction that could save your life in a fight. Although those spots are usually tiny pop marks, not whole islands of grey on the skin gain to exist. He's a quick fighter despite not looking like one, but I know this, which means that he wouldn't fool me. Instead, he would be lying dead. What in the grey? A new glint appears in Brush, a glint of appraisal, intelligence, and cunning. No, Wharton is not the thick, bloodthirsty beast he wants to be seen as. Behind this mask is a careful and keen mind. So he's a good guy. Good. Thank you for such a wonderful gift, Caligus. Kill someone important with it. That would be the best show of gratitude. Eye of Hecaton. Two-handed ranged weapon is a laser rifle. Eldari weapon proficiency. Iliad will get it. Grants +5 movement points after each attack and allows the wielder to move after attacking. If an attack with this weapon hits 3 or more targets, this attack has no cooldown. Huh? What? How do you figure? Hits 3 or more targets, this attack has no cooldown. The heck is this thing? How do we have a cooldown on attacking with a gun? Because we don't usually. There must be some sort of special attack. Its shots are devious and deadly in the very essence of Xenos. Enjoy the evening, I must take my leave. Good. Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full. To justify so long a voyage, if nothing else. And Senator Shorter, keep the faith, Jude Curry. The Empire protects. Cool. That was good stuff. Alright. And check our journal real quick. Enjoy the reception. Order master servants to end the reception. I think I will do that. Faka says, if you're hitchhiking, you can't use your pinky. That's a rule of thumb. That's a good one. Completely out of context. What is this? We have a bolt gun here just lying about. A collection of proudly displayed weapons that belongs to distinct rope traders from knowledges. Good. Alright. Aristocrat. If I didn't share, I would have lost it. Alright. So are you writing them all down? Or are you going to go through all the VODs to find them again? Can we talk to some people? Can we talk to Kasha? Maybe we need to talk to her about what happened there. We're still together. Good, Kasha. Can you make it so that the guests are welcome up to me and ask me to open my third eye? I can certainly do it, but they will regret it. Kasha is so cool. Good, Incendia, Hieronymus, Master Ceremonies, Toriana and Heinrichs. Maybe we should talk to Toriana and Heinrichs. Faka says, I shared that one with you and it was the first time and I never remembered it again. Alright. Hold on. Severe lack of awakeness here. Good, let's talk to Heinrichs. Let's go. Heinrichs, you're the only vanguard now in my retinue. A group of visitors apart from Governor's Circle, their whispering carries a tingle of displeasure. Macarius Sarlbach. The clear leader of the gallery is gaunt, bilious-faced man dressed in Sarlbach colors. This must be Macarius himself, head of the house. He offers you a ceremonious bow. Bow, not bow. Bow. My congratulations, your lordship. May the Omnissiah grant you understanding. The woman with whom he is conversing, Toriana, is dressed in a robe with gear-shaped adornments. It is difficult to read her face, due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Observe. Toriana Gabriel looks rather anxious. Macaris Salbeck, dressed surprisingly plainly and austerely for an aristocrat of such high rank, is frowning suspiciously. He came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty wearing a gilded ornament necklace around her throat, his wife, probably. Heinrich, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly keeps silent, listening intently to their every word. Let's lean toward Heinrich's interesting conversation. It's been very illuminating, giving me plenty of food for thought. Heinrich's response is barely audible. Awareness test succeeded. For an inscrutable man, Heinrich is being even more inscrutable than usual. It's as if he's hiding something important. Grubby spy. Even in leisure, he never ceased to be of help. I appreciate it. Is there anything you would like to tell me? Nothing urgent. Impassive look at you, immediately glances away. What can you tell me about my guests? That's how my brain works. Food for thought. Indeed. Never stop reflecting your own actions. That's one of my creeds. And Fat Cats as well. So if you don't listen to me, listen to Fat Cat. Good. What can you tell me about my guests, Heinrichs? Well, Macarius Salbeck is all but throwing darts at your portrait. Oops, he doesn't like me. He's more suited choosing women than enemies. He's trying to entice Goprak to his side, but she's too frightened after the fiasco in Kiavagama. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Inquisition. Even in sleep, I hear everything. Jude Curry, before this gala concludes, there's something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that a wave of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope that I will still get a chance to meet you there as an ally. Oh. How are you these days, Toriana? Like a forging hammer, Toriana's voice falls heavily on the ear. The corruption of Kiavagama was a great blow to my family. The contemptible Cubus Delphim betrayed our trust, desecrated the forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept any punishment. That sounds good. Look closely at her. There is something lurking beneath her repentant expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare into which Cubus Delphim plunged her domain, and she feels betrayed. Get over it, says Fat Cat. Tell me more about your family. I give you my word that Kiavagama will be rebuilt in all its splendor. Tony raises her mechanical eyes to the ceiling. I swear on the Omnissiah's all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of its resurrection. Macarius scoffs. It was only a year ago that none could doubt House Goprak's usefulness, yet here you are, Torian, on your knees, justifying the cost. Macarius, I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. Macarius' face twists an unpleasant smile, which makes the artificial skin on the left side all the more prominent. I am a servant of the Von Valentius dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged my family's honor. Macarius' wife offers you a charming smile, as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. I meant to say tune, but he's not singing. Her large dark eyes are brimming with curiosity. Good. I would like to become better acquainted with your wife. Macarius is visibly vexed by this shift in the conversation. His wife offers you a reserved smile. It is an honor to be in your company, your lordship. Persuasion. It is my pleasure. Macarius is lucky to have such a beautiful wife, perhaps more so than you are to have him. Let's do it. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it is not to my liking. Regina gives you a charming smile. Meanwhile, Torino and Macarius are watching the conversation unfold, not quite believing their eyes and ears. 60% weapon skill. Point your weapon at Macarius and chuckle. You know, Macarius, a person could kill for a woman so gorgeous. Success. Nice. As Macarius pales, Regina smiles at him, then glances at you with interest. I beg for your mercy. Macarius does not deserve death. Sweet. The glint in Regina's eye betrays a genuine interest in you. I hope this won't be the end of our acquaintance. You wouldn't mind if I wrote you from time to time, would you, Lordship? Macarius was about to pass with decent conduct. Macarius, you wouldn't mind, would you? I promise to answer whenever I'm not going to conquest and destruction. I doubt your correspondence would be interesting. Macarius, you wouldn't mind, would you? Or I point my gun at you again. You can almost hear the crunching of teeth as Macarius answers in high and hate-filled hiss. Certainly not. I promise to answer. Reginald smiles triumphant and flattered. I daren't count on such generous courtesy, your lordship. Sourback? Macarius grips the hilt of his parade blade as if trying to strangle it and wheezes furiously. A high honor for House Sourback. Indeed it is. Good. I see. Macarius bows his head with ultimate reference. Leave. Goodbye, this guy. That was pretty cool. Good. I still am not sure about what happened exactly. No. What was on Kiavagama? We saved the planet, and the ruling people were unable to defend themselves, and now they're embarrassed. Is what happened, and I completely put them down because they were so stupidly acting about it. So that was quite fun. And maybe we made a good ally. Maybe the woman can become the matriarch and a good ally of the von Valentius dynasty. But who knows? I certainly don't. I haven't spoiled myself too much, like I said. Good, let's end these ceremonies. Or can I talk to Iliad real quick? Why is she standing all the way back there? I want to talk to her. Also, can I give her the weapon immediately? I think I could. Wondrous Portent. Can only perform dead eye. Yes, this was critical stage they gain additional attack. And this one? %100% over penetration. Attack has no cooldown, I don't get it. Range 18, 30 to 45. So the damage alone is worth our time. Good. Let's give her the weapon and talk to her as well. If we can find her. Huh? The heck is she? She's on the map, but I cannot click her. The hell? Iliad. This is crazy pants. Warden. What? But not wrong. The map shows she's here. Looking at her. Maybe it's broken? Maybe she's outside? Should we go? No, she's probably outside. It's fine. Let's end the ceremony. Good. Or did we miss something important? Because these guys were unmarked. Or were they? No, they weren't. I think we're fine. I hope you lodged. Please don't get tired. I very wish to retire, dude. Your chambers are ready, but I must inform you that the Sota over there, the master's approached me and said that it has a message for you. The speech was surprisingly fluent and expressive for Sota, so I think someone must have put this message into it. The master's job is supposed to respect could be the secret dispatch. The last thing I wish to do right now is speak to a servitor. I will return. Good. They will be delighted. Glory, glory. Where's my room? And where's the servitor he's talking about? Where was he pointing at? Courtyard. Sure, let's return to the courtyard first. Servant. Warden. But where is the servitor he talked to? I want to talk to Nomos. Where is my room? If only I knew my palace a little bit better, but let's get into the courtyard. Good. Maybe we can find the servitor there. If it's so important, maybe it's painted to the map. That would really help me out. Good. 100%. Press any key. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Yiliad, there she is. And if we find a servitor, we're gonna click him as well. Gatherings look odd and unusual, remember this. Good. Servant, aristocrat. What are we doing here? A little bit of shooting at people, condemned. Cavalry warrior. Splendid reception. Mutant gunner. Good. Shooting at people. Good. Oh, we made all 3 shots. Good. Clap, 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 clap. That's terrible. Good. We cannot go here. Wonderful. I'm sure they deserve it. What is this? This eerie cracking Xenos trophy is a testament to how the Omniscience can become treasured in the hands of inhumans. Imperium lore, 64%. This very relentless it was hit in the battle with the enemies. Vehicles, Empire Victory Security Status relic placed best by the Emperor. Good. And what's this? Magnificent altar to God and precious incense. Hey, why is my guy? Oh, because it's not my guy. It's a different Alpha Lycerus. Wild zombies are grown for a faster mood in the palace. There's a mutant. Please let me go. I'm not a Xenos. I'm a person. I just look different. I was born this way. Good. Aristocrat, aristocrat, and warden. Alright. Ooh, here's everybody. Hedka Sourback. Xavius as a Brace Whisper. Arstetia Vershiren. Governor Urban Draftsman. Governor Urban Draftsman stands surrounded by highborn guests, like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charms directed at a man in resplendent power armor adorned with a sigil of the Inquisition. But as soon as you approach, Draftsman is the first to give you an elegant bow. Getting ahead of the rest in the expression of loyalty. This is a great day, your lordship. Yawn. For you, perhaps. For me, it's just another day. Pointedly gaze at Draftsman in animosity and say nothing. Smile, gracious. I welcome you to my palace, honored guests. You're buffeted by a serve of congratulations and compliments. Requires a Iconicus. Study the faces. Let's study the faces there. Drivestem is obviously still leader of Darkness aristocracy, but judging by the courtesy shown to young Salbeck, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with that house. The senior Salbeck and Gabriel are whispering in another corner. Salbeck, whose family seems to be giving you the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway Gaprak to his side. Which could be quite advantageous to Lady Gaprak. After all, the disaster in Kevagar has left her family in an extremely vulnerable position. They were sharing a stand apart, the exclusion from the rest palpable. My greetings to the member of the Holy Inquisition. Your son's a dignified bow, his proud face calm and unflattering. My greetings to you, esteemed Duke of the village. May shadows never darken the light of the Astronome that guides you. The Inquisitor's companion, crimson robed member of the Adeptus Mechanicus, bows to you. From beyond the brass mask, bound with dozens of augments, comes a metallic rasp. Glory to the Von Valancia's heir. Go ahead, study them with awareness 40. Failed. Presumably tempers, his version's legs. Congress doesn't put any immediate harsh punishment, alright? Tech use, yep. Among the many augmentations would sensor his horrible melted deformed cogitator connected to the tech priest's head. How it is working is baffling. What is twice as baffling is that the tech priest hasn't replaced it yet. What unpredictable influence can this ruined implant have on his mind? We have not been introduced. An oversight, to be sure. My name is Xavier Skalkser, and I have the honor of serving as a member of the illustrious Ordo Xenos, the head of the Coroner's Excellence Conclave, and the Lord Inquisitor of this region. It is my unending task to ensure the sector's readiness to meet external threats and resist internal corruption. An unexpected visit, I wasn't told. And who is this member of the honorable priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus? This is Brass Whisper, which, naturally, is not his real name. The esteemed Magus is a member of my retinue. There are times when I am forced by my duty to the Emperor to deal with the xenotechnology, and Brass Whisper ensures my safety in such moments. Brass Whisper. Works that have been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They warrant, his whispering cuts off, replaced by heavy direct breathing. It seems that Tech Priest's quiet voice is not an external quirk, but rather a consequence of some injury. After catching his breath, Brass Whisper continues, warrant due caution. Duty, says the fat cat. That's right. An unexpected visit, I wasn't told. I, however, have been told all about you. The Inquisitor's face is impenetrable, but behind the mask you detect a hint of mockery. Enjoy the party. This evening will certainly be illuminating. Look at the guests. Among their sister just drives them, you notice a couple of young nobles in Salbeck and Gaprak colors. It would seem that a major noble families of Darkness decided to introduce their younger members to high society. The tall man in great power armor, adorned with columns of scholars and high-ranking Inquisitor, accuses the peripheral countries of some dating to comment. Next to him is an entourage, a rangy warrior in black armor and tech priest, dressed in red, whose face is hidden behind a brass mask. To the side, keeps distant dress stands a young woman, whose face bears an uncanny resemblance to Abelard version. Logic. Take a guess at who's allied with whom in this tangle of snakes. I know already, but let's take a guess, and we fail. You get pretty answer, but you only roll effort as a headache. Already, what were you discussing? What were you discussing just now? We're talking about the brutal Xenos in fair darkness. So many victims, so much damage and mysteries. Thank the Emperor that is your protector. If it weren't for you, the curse of would obliterated the whole planet. Thin and obsequious smile. Sharing the sector with a blasted Xenos is impossible, says Hedka Salbeck. I hope you respond to their rate of darkness with a punitive campaign. Young Salbeck's smile is conceited and bloodthirsty. Look at Abelard's young relative. What's your name? Astartia. Oh, Astartia Vishin. That's what they try to do, or try to say beforehand. Their name. So she is not very well liked by the pale snake there in the throne room, who is a fellow rogue trader there. I think I allied myself well here. I'm the daughter of Chancellor Clement and the great-granddaughter of Eulogis of Abelard. Delighted to witness you, she bows, her observant eyes trained on you. Dressing glows at his cold hostility, while young Salbeck doesn't even try to hide his burning contempt. Where are Abelard himself and the rest of your kin? They are in the city. My dear Forebear is watching over the facility orders for people. The rest of my kin are overseeing the most important services. We do not want some mishap to darken this glorious day. Astasha frowns and adds peevishly, I asked the esteemed Abelard to put me to some important tasks too, but he bid me to attend the reception where I can do nothing to serve your lordship. Saubeck smirks. If I had known, I too would have asked Abelard to let you miss the party. I for this leadership becomes a servant as well. So, you wish to become my servant as well? Said fresh and started quickly with a fire. It would seem that you find work in Court Grossum. Of course, I've been working on a project for the last 4 years. We could set up. Governor Urban drives him. Enough, Astaria. Highly doubt that his lordship is interested in listening to the fantasies of a young woman about how to run this protectorate. Coercion. Hold your tongue, Urban. I decide who may speak and who may not. Please continue, Astaria. Hey, success. Heartened, Astaria continues in the tone of a seasoned administrative clerk. Our suggestion is to set up a chain of stations in the void. Plasma beacons that would signal the passing ships. By placing them in logistically sound locations, we can simplify our ships' routes so that they may split long warp jumps into series of safer, shorter jumps from one beacon to another. This would have a positive effect on overall safety of journeys and accessibility of colonies. Sounds reasonable. Void beacons. More and more technical in terms of precision, she quotes Lexmaker's reports and counts starships. Starship captains. Starships of vigor and sharp mind are enough to silence even the most venomous of commentators. They all stand there in silence, trying to digest what she's saying. Good. I hope the Versarian family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. Absolutely, Lordship. Great respect him for his wisdom, and he repays his attention and kindness. But then reverse things are accused of. I wish others appreciated as much as we do. It was a terrible blow to my esteemed forebear when he was ordered to leave your retinue. Yeah, sorry about that. But I think I paid you off by giving you all the influence you have now. Governor addresses his government as if you think that you're entitled to dispute the rogue trade's orders, family has been allowed to live in liberty for too long. How are you finding the reception? Astaria, it is difficult to put into words, your lordship. Never before have I seen such a grand and striking ceremony. Astaria's voice sounds passionate and inspired, and her eyes shine with barely contained excitement. Sounds good. But I was so much more amazed by your generosity. The provisions that are being handed out in the streets of the capital will make the difference between life and death for many of those who lost everything in the Xenos attack. Yeah, I know. Perception test. Nice. Young Gabriel keeps staring at Astaria curiously and a little bashfully. Seems the boy likes her. We could fix something up here. Enjoy the evening. Thank you, your lordship. Talk to young Saubeck. I see you hate Xenos with all your heart. I do. This pestilence against the Emperor must be exterminated. He talks ardently and smoothly like a commissar. He places his hand on the hilt of his finely adorned sword, his pale face ablaze with noble fury. Or they must be forced into servitude, says Vicent Gaprek. Many Xenos are more useful alive and obedient than dead. Young man in Gaprek speaks of sagacity and gravity, but his opinion seems to carry little weight in this circle. How many Xenos have you killed personally? Young Gaprek is right. Not just a threat, they are also an opportunity. I don't know. I don't want to lift this guy up. I'm gonna smile venomously here. And how many Xenos have you killed personally? Fresh as the honorable mechanics forbade, but I wanted to let me go to bed. The Inquisitor saying one because of it must have been difficult for this youth to foster such bloodlust towards enemies of people without ever seen one in a blade's distance. I am ready to accept your congratulations, guys. Governor Urban, in that case, allow me to be the first to offer them. Diverson says gifts. The governor points at the thin curved druggery blade. I have many of those, dude. My soldier took a suspended trophy from a buddy of one of the Xenos commands. The weapon is too beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Good. Give me the blade. If it's different from what I've picked off the corpses, then I guess I'm gonna thank you, but can I have a look at it? These glitchy animations. They're all just variations of combat animations, I'm sure. Edgar Saubeck young. Saubeck switches to the next pushing Gabriel's style of confidence. Your Lordship, House Saubeck anticipates the answer bloody times. To make the ungodly Xenos cower at your approach, my family humbly present you with a dozen pieces of secondary armament for your ship. A severed hand. Oh, that's the weapon. Dark claimed as a trophy. Was 10% parry, -10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. I don't know. Good. It's better than anything I found, I think. Continue. May this locator matrix, which took the Holy Artisan an entire lifetime to create, always show the right path, though. Huh? Locator matrix. Young woman, Your Lordship, we are a young house, and our coffers hold no great relics. But we have people, loyal and able. On behalf of my family, I present you with 100 Rosarians. Oh, that's good news.
What's going on, boy? What's going on? You bored? You bored, boy? Give me the ball. Give me the ball, boy. Where's the ball? Ball? No. Then you found it. Good boy. You found the ball. But you don't want it. You want to go to sleep,
Yeah.
You go to sleep soon, alright? Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy. Anyways, on behalf of my Rosarians and a coordinate oracle. Oh, that's from the other guy. 100 people is good. Leave them. Wonderful. That's more populous, probably, for our various resource types. Good. Now, I wish I could know. Return to the ship? Can we return to the ship? Seriously doubt it. So we will miss out on the cogitator. Cause, the servitor. Cause I can't find them. Anyway, here they're near my quarters. Maybe they'll force themselves on us. Good. Let's tell the Master Ceremonies that I don't want to talk to them. Even though I do want to talk to them. Because it's the only left thing to say. The only thing left to say. Let's run. Good. Here is the Master Ceremonies. Good, let's talk to him really quickly. Master, I hope you'll be so tired. Good. Servitor, please allow me to escort you in dialogue. Good. Chambers are ready, Your Lordship. Where's the servitor? Can I move the camera because I haven't clicked that in the toy box? Guards, intruders! Oops, quiet, time to sleep. Oh, that's rude. We need to talk in private.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Xavier Carcer. The same many someone gets away from Lucas was supposed to be there. But no one save Theodore has ever allowed themselves to look at you in such a way. The woman behind us is clad in black armor. Glares at you and feels a prejudice for immediate violence. Hallmark of a professional bodyguard. Remind me who you know. I know who you are. Where my servant live. Heinrichs! I thought we were friends, but friends don't break into each other's chambers in the middle of the night with weapons, do they? We just have to talk with you. I'm glad to be of service. But sure, if something looks like an assassin, smells like an assassin, perhaps I ought to start treating it like one. If the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I'm glad to be of service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
Good.
Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words.
Good.
What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus.
We're
the
getting
battle
judged
against
here.
the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
Alright. Searching look for one as well, like a regicide player just made the first move. So now we have a opponent's reaction. Ah, cool. Good. To my ruined capital. Alright. Suppression of rebellion. What do you wish to know about it?
What was the reasoning behind your decision to let Xenos, enemies of humanity, live and act on a planet that belongs to you?
In the face of heresy, the Xenos seemed like acceptable allies to me. There have been precedents for this. Correct?
Your way of thinking is curious. Dangerous, but curious nonetheless. I would suggest exercising utmost caution should you wish to continue on this path.
Oh, of course, dude. What questions could you have for me about Kiava Gamma?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
And what was my rationale? My protection is a complex mechanism. I wasn't willing to put this before the risk because of paranoid fears. Truly, I must confess this is the first time I'm hearing about this. My servants usually handle such matters. Let the priesthood to which Cubus belonged answer for his crimes. This mechanism would do well to watch them more closely. I wish to possess how Caesar Grudge will behave. It is prudent to study one. If I have erred, I'm willing to repent and cast the colony into fire. No. Let the priesthood to which Cubus Delphim belonged answer for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch their members more closely. Kiava Gamma. What could I have done? House von Valancius gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom. Did I really? Was this not my predecessors? Good. I'm gonna say my protectorate is a complex mechanism. I wasn't willing to put its performance at risk because of some paranoid fears.
Your protectorate is a living body, and you have left in it a splinter that might eventually fester. Consider the scale of amputations that could come of it. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence.
Alright. The Drukhari have shown interest in me. Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart.
Your point?
Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
I'm waging a war on the Xenos. A war to the death. My worlds are being plundered and desolated. If that brands me an apostate, then I invite you to be my judge.
Be careful with your words, rogue trader. I assure you, if the need arises, I'll require no invitation. And if my arguments sound unconvincing to you, it will not change a thing. All that matters is whether or not they sound convincing to me.
Alright. Have I answered all of your questions?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvir about you?
Jeez.
Was it virtuous of you to allow the warp-stricken Voidsmen to join your crew? The ones who served on the ship that was turned into a trap for you by Kunrad Voitvir? Is it possible that they were part of the blight he had sown?
Possible.
The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case.
Good.
The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future.
Good.
I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
What kind of deal are we talking about? Is Heinrich staying in my retinue?
Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
No doubt he wants to.
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
He won't be distressed, so he wants to. I want Heinrichs to continue to accompany me.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
Nice. Theodora cooperated with you?
And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it.
What kind of deal are we talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
Ugh, but of course, Savior. That goes without saying.
I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit.
Indeed.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Thank you for your gift. Dun, dun, dun.
The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Scarlet means that you have shed your blood for the good of the Imperium, and therefore, you deserve to have his servants shed their blood for you.
Indeed. By the head restrictor above my house, I hereby promise and guarantee to offer the Inquisition any assistance may require. The Emperor protects.
I am glad to hear it. Your oath has been heard and added to the record.
Good.
Here is where we part. My
Finally.
shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Good.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, rogue trader.
Good night, Heinrichs. Dum, bum. Wow, this has been big. There we go.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate.
Mm-hmm.
For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Wonderful. Good, let's give the game a hard save. Oh. Wait. Story continues. Oops. Yup. Quest failed. Find the hidden cache. That's fine. So the first year, other money listening to high factor this encounters procedures. From outside the community, for some journeys in everyday life. The life that is passed by ladies, you've been pre-covered with the protected from dawn till dusk. Clementia. Barely contains a yawn. So this is finished the data set. Thank you for your report. I appreciate okay. About you personally. Good. Speak. Allowing the person gift to realize some shit. Because this is a place to serve a lot of quality. There's so much is esteemed families. Ooh. Thank you for these trophies. People, uniform kit. Good. Command them as you see fit. I will. Good. Number of also being sort of. There's a capital structure scale. The Lord can physical transfer between two dynasties. This increases the number of skirmishes between dynasties. Sway loading to her side. So the addition of intentional killing them. Instead, the rogue inflicted problems with all colonies. Restores the second space and reduces sentiment. Identify is unable to find any proof of such a person. So if an empathy is personally logical, lastly, your pet Xenos, Iliad. I believe we are seeking meeting with you. She had the audacity to fight Doctor's possible profane presence, refused to leave until she had spoken with you and never be able to read the emotions, but they appeared perturbed. I believe she mentioned a voice with some sort of best to somebody directly. Good. With that, please personal involvement. Good. She thinks we will no longer be personally involved, but she's gonna be wrong. Alright, before we continue on, we're gonna call it good. We're gonna save the game. Hard save. Good, and we will continue next Monday with the Rogue Trader. Good, hopefully. We had a pause last week on this. It's brutal stuff. And tomorrow morning is gonna be time again for some Fallout in the evening. So hopefully that's gonna be good. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in. And until next time, have a good day and a good night.